Hey everybody, yo, check this out. Wow, it is really getting hard out there. This landlord, he is basically putting all the renters who may have arrears, back payment on the rent. He's putting all your business out there in the street, I guess for the neighbors to see. So he didn't put the name out, but this lady was doing a food delivery. And she came across this and basically, well, here you go.
I'm doing Instacart, and I come up here to drop this groceries off to this lady. This building is disrespectful. Arrears by building and floor as of April 2023, 129 West 147th Street. So the first floor, the second floor, the third floor, the fifth floor, the sixth floor, the seventh floor, the eighth floor, the ninth floor, the 10th floor, the 11th floor, the 12th floor, the 13th floor, 15th, 16th, 17th floor, 18th, 19th, 20th floor, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. All right, it's only 26 floors, so I skipped something. But in any case, the whole building in total owes $1,042,439.20. So the floor with the most arrears is here, floor 19. This is embarrassing. They're very disrespectful. The second floor that owes the most arrears, floor 14. The third floor, floor 13. Yo, this is crazy. They gonna start evicting people by whole
Yep.
floors. Anybody needs someplace to live, give it maybe 6 months and you will all be able to move into this building right here. God bless these people in this building.
Wow.
I hope they could come up with the arrears. Look how much that is crazy.
Wow.
Now,
So this right here, over $1 million.
my question is, granted, they didn't put the apartment numbers up there, right? So it's not really grounds to sue. But the nerve of you to expose these people like that.
Listen, they don't care about one thing, care about the people exposing. They want you to expose your checkbook to a payment. Yeah. They didn't put the name, they just put the floor. And I will say this, if somebody owes you that kind of money, don't forget, the building may be paid for. It may not be, it could be owned by LLC. But I'm sorry to say, and it's a bad situation that we're in, people can't afford the rent, and you can't let somebody stay free. So you will, in essence, look at some of those amounts, 128, you may have a whole floor that's going to be coming up out of there. The question is, where will the people go? Life is business. And I think there's a lot of gouging that's going on. But I know if it were me, I'm not going to lose my building trying to play Miss Free. No. Are people working? How far they've been out of work? What's going on? So yeah, they didn't put the names out there. There's probably nothing illegal about it. That's the building. They own the building. That's what's owed. It's by floor. But yeah, looking at some of those, you may have a whole floor having to move out. In the meantime, in between time, once that eviction hit, it's about it. You can forget trying to find a new place. But this is where we are. There's no Mrs. Friendly Penelope. There's not. Oh well, it's going to be okay. No, it's everyone's for themselves. Everyone is for themselves. The big corporations are for themselves. So this here's they didn't put the person's name out. They put the floors. That's the money that's owed. And at some point, I'm just going to be honest. I think at some point when people get behind, man, unless you win the lottery, getting the job is not going to do it. I think at some point you can get behind. You're just not going to come up. There's not going to be any, oh, guess what? It's not going to happen. And if some people do come into some money, you may look up and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pay. Guess what? The landlord, it's not uncommon for some landlords to actually go to court and say, son, you know what, judge, no, that's okay. That's okay. I don't want them in my building. They just want you out. And that's happened to a lot of people. Some people try to run game. Oh yeah, they can't put me out. Some people try to run game and end up gaming themselves. End up gaming themselves. Oh, I don't have to pay. They didn't miss a check. I'm gonna pay at the last minute. Went to pay at the last minute and thought, oh, the landlord will be so happy to take my money. I'm gonna pay at the last minute and offer maybe a reduced amount, thinking the landlord's gonna be so happy. No, the landlord realized that you are a problem and that you may pay now, especially a check. Hell no, and have to start all over again. Or you may get in, you may pay the arrears, and then you look up, fall behind again, and they're having to go ahead and evict again. So some people try to run game during the pandemic. And I'm gonna come out ahead. And so I owe you 10,000. I'm gonna pay you 7. Oh, but some of those landlords were sitting already, and they said, "No, I just want you out." Then the person realized, thinking, I guess you're handsome out. Hey, I'm offering you some money, like you're doing somebody a favor. And then the person had to turn around and realize that, guess what? That eviction is on your records. You got your job and your money, and still can't get a place. Because again, some landlords are they're business owners. They can go ahead and charge you a fee to run your background check and all that, and they don't have to do that. What they're doing now in some places, I've been told, is that they just go, where did you live last? And they will search the county records for free and see if there's an eviction. So they may charge you to do a background check and all that. Sometimes they'll just check the county records and see, hey, is there any kind of eviction on there? Oh, there is public record. Okay, so there was an eviction. And next thing you know, bye-bye. They're going to keep you a little money. No background check, no credit check. That's all the check they need. And they won't lease to you. So that's over $1 million. If somebody owed me that kind of money, sweetheart, I'm not going to even pretend. I'll be chasing them down too. Renter, I'm going to need you to run me my money. Hey, let me know what you guys would do. Simply said on YouTube, I'm out. But again, owe me $1 million, I'm going to need you to run me my money. Renter better have my money. Bye.